Hello everyone and welcome to another best of 3 in the Intel Extreme Masters Season 2 group stage. We are in Group B for the first time and we're gonna see an Orc versus Human matchup. It is cross spawn positions. Ciara, the Danish Orc player, spawning in the bottom right spawn position, Altar first, Burrow second for him, and KemPeR, the Russian Human, spawning in the top left spawn position, Altar first for him as well. No fast Altar here by him. So let's see if he's still going to decide to go for the Goblin Laboratory creep in the beginning, or if he's going to do something more economically minded and less, risky to, potential creep checks. Ciara with a pretty unique base build. This is super far away from the main. Maybe he's gonna build his shop here eventually to have it a little bit more, closely embedded into his base and better protected by the two burrows that could potentially be placed behind it. Maybe he's got something else in mind. And he's going for the Farseer first, which I think was his first hero choice in all of his games against Human in the first season. And apparently he's gonna stick with that theme, at least on the first map. IEM first for KemPeR, and both of them are scouting towards this top right spawn position first. They're gonna find each other scout about here, and then both of them are gonna know where the opponent is at. Yeah, actually even a little bit further down here. And we'll see if Ciara, no, he's actually building the second burrow, also very passively. We'll see if Ciara is going to go straight across the map, or if he's going to decide to creep his own level 2 before he does so. Heroes are about to spawn, a rather quick scout tower added here by KemPeR. He's heading out to the bottom of his base with the first two footmen and the IEM as well. No militia pulled at all, so this is going to be super economic. Just going to creep the tiniest creep camp that he can get away with without using militia, and then he's going to want to spend his lumber early on for the tower and probably for a rather, somewhat quick, at least compared to what humans usually get away with on Twisted Meadows tech. And Ciara is not gonna go, rightfully so, for himself, is not gonna go for the quick creep check or anything like that here, which wouldn't have, really been too great for him, since there wasn't really anything to creep check here. But he's gonna go for his own XP and his own claws of attack plus 6. Trying to keep it in English here. So yeah, Null Warden is going to be taken down by KemPeR, who's catching up XP wise a little bit. If he can get the last hit here, then he's going to be level 2, and that's exactly what's happening. He could have even used the Chain Lightning already to finish the next Null Warden, but Ciara does not do so. In the meantime, KemPeR, as we can see, has got plenty of resources, and it looks like he's not teching yet, which maybe points towards him being a little bit under pressure, and his IEM is taking tons of damage. A horrible early game for KemPeR, my goodness. In return, he's dealt a bit of damage to the Farseer and the one Grunt. Shop is coming right now. There is the tier 2 tech on KemPeR's side. Ciara is already quite a bit ahead. There is his shop, as expected, embedded into his base. And looks like the wolves are just gonna chase into the back of the human base. I don't think the damage output of those is enough though to take down this IEM. But if he's really poking in with the Grunt and the Farseer, he's gonna get it with a Chain Lightning, and that's not the start that KemPeR was hoping for here. Shop is slowly being built, Lumber Mill is being built, but yeah, Ciara is looking just fine. It looks like KemPeR, despite the fact that his hero is dead, doesn't really feel like giving this Null Overseer away for free to his opponent. Needs to make sure not to get surrounded here. But actually the Footman is the first one to be forced to leave here. So yeah, the Null Overseer is not gonna go to Ciara, but he's probably gonna get another Footman killed. Or he actually isn't. And now he's the one who's forced to retreat. The Water Metal could actually try and go for the Farseer here, but he's gonna survive 2 more hits. And KemPeR is not able to deal those. But yeah, he's prevented Ciara from making any use of the time that was just given to him. I mean, XP wise, the kill was nice on the IEM, but you know, usually once you get that, you would expect to at least get the level 3 out of that. But the way it went, Ciara now has to move back to his base, heal up everything, and yeah, didn't get anything out of it. At least not nearly as much as he'd like to get out of it. So yeah, some healing happening on the Farseer and on the Grunts. TC second halfway out. And one Spirit Lodge, one Beastry for Ciara. KemPeR on the other hand, soon to be tier 2 as well, and now he's the one trying to go for the Null Overseer again, and this time he's probably going to be the one not getting it. Ciara coming in from the right hand side with his Farseer and his Grunts. Heal Salve immediately cancelled. Both of the first tiers are trading some blows here. The Water Metal is gonna get away as the Pierce, or is it? Yes it is. Grunts are turning around, going for the rest of the human army again, or to be more precise, the IEM, who's already down to under 200 HP again. The claws of attack at work, really paying off here, both in getting the first kill and now applying more pressure to the IEM. Again, speed scroll even used by Ciara, who's probably gonna get him again. He does have another chain lightning. Shop is, yeah, would have been in range, well, would have been, you know, somewhat nearby, but he's not even getting anywhere close. And level 3 for the Farseer after the second kill on the IEM. This is a terrible early game for KemPeR thus far. Terrible start into the tournament for him. In the meantime, Gloves of Haste can be picked up here. The Null Overseer has been finished by the Grunts. And with the TC and those Grunts, he's just gonna continue creeping here immediately. In the meantime, first Raider is coming, upgrade for the Spirit Walkers is coming, the level 2 Wolves start working in between those Footmen. One of them is being picked off, the second one has to retreat immediately as well, and the Mountain King, yeah, securing himself the first XP by bolting this Wolf, but I guess Ciara can live with that. So yeah, the MK and the Footman are chasing the Farseer. He's just kinda baiting him here. And now the TC and the Grunts are coming from the top, and this could already turn out to be quite horrible for the Mountain King. He even gets the surround here, nicely done, double surround even on the Mountain King and on one of the Footmen. And the next hero is going to fall. The Footman now can squeeze out here, but the damage output is too high for him to escape, so that's another hero kill, and Snare has finished. So the next Footman is gonna fall, but at least the IEM is back, so that's great, right? 36 by 34 right now for KemPeR, 43 for Ciara, who's got a huge hero advantage right now, who's got the bigger army, and who's gonna get the next big creep camp here, and the next potentially great item for him. In the meantime, another burrow is coming, already preparing to at some point break into low upkeep. And what's he getting here? XP Tome, why not? And Sobi Mask. So that is yeah, pretty terrible so far for KemPeR, who's now going to take his Goblin Laboratory. And Mountain King is already back, okay. And he's going to be creep checked here. And let's see how much Ciara is going to be able to pick off here on the way. 2 priests are being ensnared. Level 2 Shockwave already available. First priest is going down. Second priest is going down. And the Footman is not going for him as the militia are coming in. Does he have speed scroll? No, he doesn't. So he's gonna want to make sure not to get himself into an awkward position against all of those militia. Yeah, this seems like a pretty fine one. He still has one Shockwave, soon to be another one. And no more mana for Chain Lightning at the moment. Also soon if he wants to. Or another pair of Wolves. And all of the militia are being picked off one by one. Ciara is even using the Town Portal. Plenty of his units are very low in HP. He's losing one Raider here, but he once again killed so much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 militia. plus the 2 casters here for a Town Portal and a Raider. Well worth it. And yeah, look at those heroes. AM 2.5, MK 1.5 against level, is he 4 already? Almost 4 Farseer, and 3.5 TC. Ciara not rebuying a Town Portal here. Oops.
Our forces are under attack.
And it looks like he's going to immediately apply a little bit more pressure. KemPeR finally gets a little bit of breathing space. MK has reached level 2. The AM, is he gonna get the level 3 here before the Orc is coming in? Probably not. Putting himself into an awkward position here in front of the forest, but he's gotta get away from those creeps, and he doesn't want to run into the Orc's army, so this is probably the best he could get, or the best way he could get out of there. First caster has already fallen again. Some Spirit Link use, got a good Shockwave, Chain Lightning combination. There is no heal scroll, of course, for KemPeR since he didn't have access to a Goblin Merchant the entire game so far. He's using the Scroll of Regeneration, which is actually doing a pretty decent job so far. Next Shockwave is coming in. The AM is going down again, and yeah, the destruction is continuing. Level 400 TC as another breaker is falling. The Sork isn't even falling. He's just surrounded the Mountain King again and secured himself the kill on that one. And there's the GG. Go Turtle Rock, says KemPeR. So that's what we're gonna do here. A game right from the start. When Ciara went across the map, he started applying a lot of pressure to this AM immediately. In the meantime, KemPeR forgot his tech, was forced to Town Portal, then got killed inside his own base when he was just building his shop. Then he got killed again in front of his base. And then he got nicely surrounded again on his Mountain King in the middle of the map. And Ciara was just ahead in every aspect in this game, basically. And very, very clearly won that one. So KemPeR is definitely gotta try and shake this one off, and yeah, just get going with the next game. And yeah, as he said previously, that is going to be on Turtle Rock.